imagine, for a moment, that the most powerful tool for a meaningful and fulfilling life isn't something you can buy, earn, or receive from others. It's already within you, waiting to be unlocked and fully realized. This isn't just a theoretical idea, it's a reality rooted in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that has helped countless people live with purpose, resilience, and peace. Stoicism teaches us that a fulfilling life isn't found in external accomplishments or material wealth, but in mastering the art of valuing ourselves through the core virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. It's a profound reminder that, despite the chaos and challenges that come from the outside world, we each hold an unwavering foundation within ourselves for well-being and happiness. This journey isn't merely about self-improvement, it's about rediscovering your inherent worth and learning how to align your life with your deepest values. If you're ready to unlock your personal freedom, resilience, and fulfillment, you're in the right place. Let's explore how Stoicism can guide us in seeing ourselves and our place in the world in a new, empowering light. I ask you to stay engaged with this video. Don't skip ahead. If you're watching this, consider yourself different from the crowd. You're someone who's ready to act on the insights within. It's easy to stay stuck in situations that drain us, from jobs that suck the life out of us, to relationships that don't uplift us. Maybe we hold back from chasing our dreams because of fear or comfort. We settle, compromise, and convince ourselves that this is as good as it gets. But why do we do this? Is it fear, comfort, or maybe a bit of both? Stoicism teaches us that our true worth isn't determined by our external circumstances. Whether you're living in a palace or confined to a prison, Stoicism reminds us that what defines us isn't our situation, but our response to it. We hold the power to control our thoughts, perceptions, and actions, no matter what life throws at us. When we accept less than we deserve, we give more power to our circumstances than to our own inner strength. Stoicism challenges this mindset and empowers us to ask, does this situation align with my values? Am I responding in a way that reflects my true worth? If the answer is no, Stoicism doesn't leave us hopeless. It encourages us to change our perception, choose a new response, and transform our reality. Remember, your worth isn't measured by your job, your relationship status, or your bank balance. Your true worth comes from your ability to stay true to your values and act with courage, wisdom, and integrity, no matter the circumstances. Stoicism isn't about blaming ourselves for our situations, but about empowering ourselves to recognize and seize the control we do have. Don't settle for less, not out of entitlement, but because you recognize your inherent worth. Face life's challenges with the strength that comes from knowing who you are and what you stand for. And when you do, you're not just living, you're thriving. Stoicism doesn't promote ego or self-boasting. Instead, it asks us to honestly acknowledge our efforts and virtues. Why? Because recognizing our achievements isn't about feeding our pride. It's about honoring the work, discipline, and perseverance it took to get there. Every success, big or small, is a result of virtues like courage, wisdom, and temperance. So, how do we change our mindset? How do we start acknowledging our achievements without crossing into arrogance? The Stoic approach is all about balance. It's about saying, yes, I worked hard for this. Yes, I overcame challenges. And yes, this achievement reflects my effort and virtues. By practicing this, we give ourselves credit where it's due, not to inflate our egos, but to recognize the truth of our character. Think about something you've recently achieved, no matter the size. Consider the virtues you exhibited along the way, perhaps courage, wisdom, or discipline. Take a moment to recognize that achievement and the virtues that made it possible. This isn't about congratulating yourself to boost your ego, but about seeing the truth of your own character. This Stoic practice can transform the way we view our successes and ourselves, shifting us away from false modesty toward genuine appreciation. It teaches us that recognizing our achievements isn't about feeding our egos, but about acknowledging the virtues we've embodied and the hard work we've put in. Now, let's talk about helping others. It's easy to get caught up in putting everyone else first, whether it's staying late to help a colleague, skipping personal time to support family, or putting our own dreams on hold to help someone else. It feels noble, even heroic at times. But over time, this can lead to burnout, resentment, and a loss of self. Stoicism doesn't teach us to be selfish, but it does emphasize self-care as essential. Taking care of yourself isn't a luxury, it's the foundation for being able to care for others. In Stoic terms, understanding the dichotomy of control means recognizing what's within our power and what isn't. While we can't control others' well-being, we can control how well we care for ourselves, so we're better equipped to help those around us. When you're well-rested, healthy, and at peace, you show up as a more patient, understanding, and present person. Self-care isn't about indulgence. It's about replenishing the inner resources that allow us to give to others effectively. So, I challenge you. Think of one way you can prioritize your own well-being this week. Whether it's committing to daily exercise, setting boundaries, or spending time on a hobby, remember that this is not just for you, it's for everyone you care about. Stoicism also teaches us to view ourselves objectively, recognizing our strengths as openly as our areas for improvement. It's about understanding our value, not with ego, but in a fair and grounded way. Often, we struggle to accept compliments because we're focused on our imperfections or conditioned to think acknowledging our strengths is arrogant. But Stoicism teaches us that humility isn't about denying our virtues, it's about recognizing them honestly. When someone offers a compliment, don't deflect it. Instead, take a moment to appreciate the truth in their words. Recognize that this praise is a reflection of your virtues and efforts. Accepting compliments graciously allows us to see ourselves more clearly and appreciate the positive impact we're making in the world. Have you ever faced a decision and felt paralyzed, unsure of what to do? This hesitation often stems from a lack of self-trust. Stoicism helps us navigate such moments by focusing not on controlling the outcome, but on making decisions based on wisdom and integrity. Every choice, Stoicism teaches us, is an opportunity for growth. There are no failures, only lessons. When we make decisions, it's important to reflect on whether they align with our values. By grounding our choices in reason and virtue, we empower ourselves to move forward with confidence, no matter the outcome. This fosters self-trust and helps us navigate life's uncertainties, knowing that each decision is part of our growth. Stoicism also teaches us the value of progress over perfection. Perfection is an illusion, but progress is real. By embracing self-compassion, we learn to treat ourselves with the kindness and forgiveness we'd offer a good friend. Setbacks aren't failures, they're opportunities for growth. With this mindset, we move toward progress, knowing it's often messy, non-linear, and imperfect, but still worth pursuing. Finally, in a world filled with comparisons, it's easy to lose sight of our own path. Social media can amplify this feeling as we compare our behind-the-scenes to others' highlights. Stoicism teaches us to focus inward, to value our own progress, and to admire others' virtues without diminishing our own worth. By practicing mindfulness and gratitude for our unique journey, we free ourselves from the trap of comparison. Investing in ourselves is crucial. Stoicism teaches that we have inherent worth and potential. Every small step, whether it's learning a new skill, practicing self-care, or engaging in reflection, is an investment in that worth. Just as a garden needs tending to thrive, so does our inner world. If we shift our mindset and start viewing self-improvement as a form of self-respect, we can begin to make consistent investments in ourselves. Stoicism encourages lifelong learning and reflection, guiding us to align our actions with our values and live a purposeful, meaningful life. True validation comes not from external approval, but from within, from knowing we've lived according to our own principles. Stoicism reminds us that it's not the opinions of others that disturb us, but our own judgments about them. By focusing on cultivating our virtues and living authentically, we break free from the need for external validation and find fulfillment in simply being true to ourselves. Through Stoic wisdom, we can build a life of integrity, purpose, and resilience, one that is grounded in self-awareness, self-care, and the pursuit of progress over perfection. This is the path to living a fulfilled, meaningful life. Subscribe to the channel for more Stoic tips.